there is nothing that occurs within Russia that is not part of the hybrid warfare perception management campaign. When they put something on television, they have a person out there that they have a message out there that they want the world to see within the propaganda apparatus of Russia.
The FBI reportedly spent several months investigating Russia's potential meddling in the U.S. election and found no direct link to Donald Trump.
According to the FBI, in this New York Times story, they found no direct linkages, nothing that created any great suspicion about Russians trying to overtly influence Donald Trump or those in his political circle. A new report from the New York Times reveals the FBI spent much of the summer looking into possible direct links between Trump, his campaign staff, and Russia. The Bureau uncovered no evidence.
Allegations that the Kremlin is blackmailing him with a secretly recorded sex tape of him in a Russian orgy. And as of right now, the FBI has found no clear connection between Trump and Russia. The rumors have no hard proof, and it kind of feels like a last-ditch effort to throw anything imaginable at him to see what sticks. Comedians, since we're not verifying our sources here and throwing out wild things that have no basis in anything, what have you heard about Donald Trump's connections to Russia?
The ex-spy, the guy collecting the information, decided that this was important enough that it needed real attention from people who were in a position to do something about it. And in the summer, this past summer, during the election campaign, this past summer, this ex-spy who was collecting all this information, he gave it to the FBI. He handed over that information directly to the FBI. Again, this is not to assert anything about the veracity of the claims in that dossier. While the FBI director was breaking long-standing policy in order to go public with his lengthy, derogatory public commentary on the FBI's investigation into Hillary Clinton's emails, even after the FBI determined that no charges should be brought against her from that investigation. At the same time he was doing that, the FBI, his agency, also had in its possession information from a trusted, friendly, known quantity British ex-MI6 agent. I don't know if any of that stuff is true, and neither do you. Which indicated, at least just at the surface level, that the Republican candidate for president had not only been put in a position where he could be blackmailed by the Russian government, but his campaign was actively colluding with the Russian government to basically commit espionage against the United States and help Russia attack our country. The intelligence community itself says they cannot speak one way or the other to the veracity of those claims. The FBI had that information as of this summer and was making inquiries about it. But publicly, they didn't say beep about it. The director of national intelligence says they have not determined whether those claims are true. What is going on with our FBI? The director of national intelligence has come out and said, we don't know if all that stuff in that dossier is true. But with these developments today, all of a sudden, this is starting to feel like a life and death story. All of a sudden, this is starting to feel like the most important political story, certainly in the world. We don't know if any of it is true.
I never met Putin. I don't know who Putin is. He said one nice thing about me. He said I'm a genius. I said thank you very much to the newspaper. And that was the end of it. I never met Putin.
There is nothing that occurs within Russia that is not part of the hybrid warfare perception management campaign. When they put something on television, they have a person out there that they have a message out there that they want the world to see within the propaganda apparatus of Russia.